All right, welcome back to Boring Reviews.
Gabe here.
Jody.
And Nick, and we are here for a triple Boring Review reaction. That does not mean 3 reactions, that just means 3 people. And it is also a Patreon request. This is from our boy Rajat, who's been with us since the beginning. He wants us to react to Rajat's speech, the monologue, the comedy scene from Pyaar ka Punchnama. Now, what do we know about this?
Absolutely nothing.
What else is new? I got in a little conversation with a viewer about how lazy we were with one of our cricket videos, and try to explain to him we have a reaction channel.
Right.
If we go into it knowing a lot of stuff, then it takes away from the reaction.
Exactly. You kind of want to go into it with fresh eyes. Sometimes it's like when you watch a movie, and that's why you stay off of, like, if it's a movie you want to see, you stay off of YouTube, because within 30 minutes of the movie being released, people are spoiling it online. You know, I remember with what was it, Avengers Endgame, because it had released. We live in the West Coast, so there's 3-hour time difference, and it had released on the East Coast earlier. We had to, like, stay off of the internet, stay off of YouTube, it was like an embargo, man. I shut my app off just because I didn't want to, ruin it for myself. So it's the same thing,
Yeah, you definitely don't want to mess it up. What's your opinion about going into it fresh?
I like it. You don't know what to expect. Sometimes it's kind of nice having an idea of, like, what to expect. Is it going to be a comedy? Is it going to be a drama?
Right.
But I'm going to assume since this says comedy scene on top, we're good.
Comedy scene,
We're going to be laughing.
Unless that's a trick.
Her powers of deduction.
Thank you. I can infer, draw a conclusion, make an inference like it's nobody's business.
See, that's some teacher learning for you guys.
Heck yeah. Teaching them all the vocab terms. They're ready for the
Okay,
SDA.
so for those of you who have not left this video, and those of you that are still awake who are watching, like they just fell asleep and the thing's running,
You don't like teacher talk?
we are going to get into this. Before we do, don't forget to like this video if you like our reaction. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you are new. If you are new, check out some of our playlists, check out some other videos, and don't forget to check out our Patreon. We like to thank all of our patrons we have right now, hence Patreon request.
My
If you want,
broke. Sorry.
Patreon's fault. But
New bracelet.
if you want to make a request and you want us to do it, then become a patron. And as long as it's not something that's going to get us some copyright claims, then we're going to check it out. But with that being said, let's get into this. Here we go. Boring Reviews!
The book was better.
ये तेरा नेहा के साथ क्या चल रहा है?
क्यों?
क्या हुआ? वो आई थी सुबह. क्या बोली? यही कि तू बात नहीं कर रहा है and all that. क्या? प्रॉब्लम क्या है?
प्रॉब्लम ये है कि वो लड़की है. और क्या प्रॉब्लम है? प्रॉब्लम ये है कि मैं चाहता हूँ मेरी लाइफ में कोई प्रॉब्लम ही ना हो, लेकिन अगर मेरी लाइफ में कोई प्रॉब्लम ना हो ना, तो ये उसकी लाइफ की सबसे बड़ी प्रॉब्लम है. एंड बुलशिट शी इज वरीड यार. उसे तो सेलिब्रेट करना चाहिए, बिकॉज़ इजंट दिस एग्जैक्टली व्हाट शी वांट्स. सीरियसली यार, आजकल तो जब वो मुंह खोलती है मन करता है मुंह में कुछ ठूस दूं. उसमें यार 6 महीने में हैड इट ऑल. सब देख लिया मैंने. अबे कौन सा प्यार, कैसी रिलेशनशिप, काहे की खुशियां. रिलेशनशिप का मतलब ही होता है एन एंड टू योर ओन हैप्पीनेस. इसके बाद ऑल यू गॉट टू वरी अबाउट इज उसकी खुशियां, उसका बर्थडे, उसके कुत्ते का बर्थडे, उसका न्यू ईयर, जो कभी तुम्हारा भी न्यू ईयर था. इन लड़कियों को ना कोई खुश नहीं रख सकता. हैप्पी वुमन इज अ मिथ. तू बैटमैन वाली को देख ले. अरे जब तक बैटमैन नहीं बना तब तक बोलती रही तुम तो कुछ करते नहीं हो, ना कारा हो, ना पुंसक हो, मैं तुम जैसे इंसान के साथ कैसे रह सकती हूँ. जिस दिन बेचारा बैटमैन बन गया उस दिन बोली तुम तो बैटमैन बन गए. अरे मुझे तो एक नॉर्मल इंसान चाहिए था, मैं तुम्हारे साथ कैसे रह सकती हूँ. सब सारा ना कहानियों का दोष है. ब्लडी बॉलीवुड रोमांटिक मसाला. एक लड़का एक लड़की, दोनों को प्यार हुआ, दोनों साथ साथ, फिल्म खत्म. इसके बाद की स्टोरी कोई नहीं बताता. मैं बताता हूँ. इसके बाद लड़के ने लड़की को 2 दिन हक नहीं किया तो प्रॉब्लम, हक किया तो चेप हो रहे हो, इतना भी अच्छा नहीं लगता. साली शॉपिंग खत्म नहीं होती इनकी. पहले कुशन आए, फिर कर्टेन्स आए, फिर कुशन कर्टेन से मैच नहीं किया तो और कुशन आए. साले मग इतने हैं मेरे यहाँ कि उन्हें बेचने जाऊं तो महीने का खर्चा निकल आए. एक तो जो चीज खरीदने जाएंगे वो चीज खरीद के नहीं आएंगी. 2 हफ्ते दिमाग चाटेंगी, टेबल लेना है. 5 घंटे मॉल में बिता के एक सड़ी सी चप्पल उठा के लाएंगी, और फिर अगले 2 हफ्ते दिमाग चाटेंगी, टेबल लेना है. ऑफिस में काम कर रहा हूँ, फोन आ जाएगा, फोन उठाते ही बोल देता हूँ बात नहीं कर सकता. कितना मुश्किल है बात समझना. 2 मिनट कर लोगे तो क्या हो जाएगा. अरे 2 मिनट कर लूंगा तो तुझे क्या मिल जाएगा. मेरी माँ ठीक से तो कर पाऊंगा नहीं. और इसके बाद आई लव यू बोले बिना फोन काटा तो नाटक. सबसे ज्यादा दिमाग की दही इस मोबाइल फोन ने की. कतई घटिया इन्वेंशन है साली. कॉन्स्पिरेसी पट्टा है साला, पट्टा. एक तो उनके ऐड भी देखो ना, लो जी 1 पैसे पर सेकंड और फोन करो और फोन करो। अरे कॉल सस्ती हो जाने से बात थोड़ी ना बढ़ जाती करने को। फिर इसका जवाब उन्हें भी दो कि तुम्हारे पास बात क्यों नहीं करने को, यू लॉस्ट इंटरेस्ट इन मी, तुम्हें हूं ही करना था तो मैंने तुम्हें फोन क्यों किया। अरे मेरी माँ, मुझे क्या पता तूने मुझे फोन क्यों किया, जाके भारती मित्तल से पूछना। तुझे मैं बता रहा हूँ उस एड में ना वो कुत्ता नहीं कुतिया है, सीरियसली शर्त लगा सकता हूँ। Wherever you go, we follow। तुझे क्या लगता है कोलंबस को पता नहीं था कि वो इंडिया नहीं जा रहा, गलती से पहुंच गया? नहीं, उसको पता था। वो बेचारा तो कहीं दूर जाना चाहता था, बीवी के चक्कर में बोलना पड़ा इंडिया जा रहा हूँ, नहीं तो 10 सवाल पूछती, कहाँ जा रहे हो, क्यों जा रहे हो, अच्छा तुम्हें पता भी नहीं कहाँ जा रहे हो, सीधे सीधे क्यों नहीं बोलते मुझसे कहीं दूर जाना चाहते हो। आज तक बेचारे का मजाक उड़ाती है दुनिया। ऑफिस में काम कर रहा हूँ, SMS आ जाएगा आई लव यू, ठीक है मैं भी SMS कर देता हूँ आई लव यू टू। इसके बाद SMS पे SMS शुरू। अबे काम क्या करती है ऑफिस में, 2 SMS का रिप्लाई मत करना, तुरंत फोन आएगा, फोन मत उठा तो 10 मिनट में मैसेज आ चुका होगा, आई डोंट थिंक इट्स वर्किंग एनीमोर। 10 मिनट में बाबू आई लव यू से आई डोंट थिंक इट्स वर्किंग एनीमोर, एंड दिस इज व्हेन दे आर नॉट इवन डाउन। अब पता चला ये आदमियों को इतने हार्ट अटैक क्यों आते हैं और ये बंदे इतने सक्सेसफुल क्यों होते, बिकॉज दे डोंट हैव अ वुमन टू स्क्रू देयर हैप्पीनेस ना। बिहाइंड एवरी सक्सेसफुल मैन देयर इज अ वुमन, ट्रू, बट कोई ये नहीं बताता कि बिहाइंड एवरी अनसक्सेसफुल मैन आल्सो देयर इज अ वुमन। और ये तो कोई भी बता सकता है ना कि अनसक्सेसफुल लोगों की तादाद सक्सेसफुल लोगों से कई गुना ज्यादा है इस दुनिया में। साला ऑफिस में काम कर रहा हूँ, कह रहा हूँ लेट हो जाऊंगा तो खाना नहीं खाएगी, फिर भूखी सो जाएगी। अरे मैं कह रहा हूँ खा लो तो दिक्कत, क्या करूँ नौकरी छोड़ दूं, फिर साले घर जाओ पहले इन्हें मनाओ इन्हें खिलाओ, इनके बाद खुद की भूख तो वैसे ही मर जाती है। इस सब के बाद भी अगर इंसान किसी तरह कोने में जाके शांति से बैठा हुआ है ना चुपचाप, तो क्या घड़ी घड़ी क्या सोच रहे हो, क्या सोच रहे हो, क्या सोच रहे हो। अरे कुछ नहीं सोच रहा मेरी माँ, ये सोच रहा हूँ तेरा मुंह कैसे बंद करूँ। क्या सोच रहे हो, कैमरा लगा दूं दिमाग में। इस सब के बाद we never talk, we need to talk, I don't think it's working anymore। मैं तुझे बता रहा हूँ you cannot discuss anything with a woman because they call it a discussion, but any discussion with a woman is an argument। और argument में तो तू बॉस उनसे जीत ही नहीं सकता, because हम आदमियों की एक बेसिक नीड होती है to make sense in an argument। लड़कियों को कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता सेंस इसी बेकार चीज की वजह से वो आर्ग्यूमेंट कैसे हार जाए। एक तो आज की बात पे आर्ग्यूमेंट आज होगा ही नहीं, आज की बात पे झगड़ा होगा 2 महीने बाद, यहाँ साला याद भी नहीं होता है 2 महीने पहले हुआ क्या था। लड़कियां बचा के रखती है, ये छोटा हथियार नहीं ये बड़ा हथियार है, इसे बड़ी लड़ाई में यूज करेंगे। अरे तू कभी ट्राई कर लियो खुद को सही साबित करने की, तुझे लग ही रहा होगा कि इस पॉइंट से तू अपनी बात को साबित कर लेगा, लेकिन तभी एक आवाज आएगी उंगली नीचे कर। तूने ध्यान भी नहीं दिया होगा लेकिन तेरी एक नादान सी उंगली उनकी तरफ पॉइंट कर रही होगी, एंड सडनली द होल आर्गुमेंट विल फ्लश डाउन द गटर, और मुद्दा ये रह जाएगा हाउ डेयर यू पॉइंट अ फिंगर एट मी। किसने बनाया रूल, किसने। साला वो बीच आर्गुमेंट में तुम्हें जूता फेंक के मार दे तो कोई दिक्कत नहीं, लेकिन तुम उनकी तरफ एक उंगली पॉइंट कर दो सारा मुद्दा खत्म, वो सही तुम गलत। शादी के पहले वो नागिन मीन क्यों बजता है, क्यों बजता है, क्योंकि ना बैंड वाला भी तुम्हें चेतावनी दे रहा होता है कौन आ रहा है तुम्हारी जिंदगी में, इनका सिग्नेचर ट्यून है वो। अब ये बता वो क्या करने आई थी तेरे पास यहाँ, सेम चीज मैं करूँ तो उसके किसी फ्रेंड को कॉल करके अपनी प्रॉब्लम्स गिनाऊं तो कहेगी अच्छा तुमने मेरी फ्रेंड को कॉल किया, तुम उनकी सिंपैथी गेन करना चाहते हो, व्हाई डोंट यू गो एंड स्लीप विद हर, इट्स रिडिकुलस यार।
वो उंगली वाला मेरे साथ भी हुआ है।
Oh, I thought for sure she was going to be behind him. Oh, I thought for
After
sure.
all that, all he says is the finger thing has happened to me too.
That is hilarious.
It is so true though. Whatever you were arguing before it now stops, and why are you yelling at me? Why are you pointing your finger? I'm not yelling at you.
I think
Why are you getting upset?
we talked about this before, that usually comedy's the funniest when it's based on reality. You know what I mean? And again, anyone who's been in a relationship, anyone who's men and women just think differently, you know. And again, any discussion is an argument. I think the best advice I ever got, I got from my father-in-law. Shout out to you, Sal. And he said, listen, do you want to be right or do you want to be happy? It's that simple, right? She's my daughter. I know the deal. Do you want to be right or do you want to be happy? It's really simple.
Yes, dear.
So I don't win too many arguments in my house or discussions. That was hilarious, man.
You don't win arguments, period. I'm just
very,
kidding.
very seldomly. What'd you think, Nick?
I mean, the ability of him to be able to speak so fast.
And so long.
Thinking about the actor himself, I mean, that was a huge monologue, and he was able to rattle off probably in one take. It took a few takes to do it, but holy cow, that was impressive. The things he was saying, I mean, unfortunately, you're looking at in a comedic view. Are some of those things correct? Absolutely, they're correct. They're true. But a lot of that is, exaggerated to a certain point. He's obviously frustrated. He's obviously stressed out. My wife does not call me at work a million times, does not text me a million times, and then do that
Well,
call.
actually,
I cannot relate
I call
to
him on
that.
the radio. Peter said,
Yeah, but it's a completely different situation. But I mean, that was just absolutely hilarious, especially what he said about gay relationships where there's no woman
That
who mess
was
them up.
he said that's why they're both happy. That was hilarious, man. But
Oh wow, that was
and
good.
I think that it also goes both ways. That was a man's perspective on it. If there was a woman and she's telling her point of view, it'd be the same thing. Like Savannah and I are always arguing about the same things, and she said, I'm gonna get mad. Why do you do it? Like, for instance, I have the inability to throw my clothes in a hamper. It just doesn't happen. Off on the ground. Drives her nuts. But I know it's going to drive her nuts. Why don't I do it? Because I'm too lazy. But then I know it's going to cause a fight, but I do it anyway. So, you know what I mean? You could also see it from her perspective. I look at it as a small thing, but it's also a small thing for me to put it away. In any event, again, men and women both obviously have different perspective of things, but it's comedic. And I think that's what you have to go into it with a little bit of levity. You know what I mean? Just a little bit of levity. I would have loved, like you said, by the way, Nick's a writer. Obviously, he's written a book, so he's already thinking ahead. The best part of that scene would have been if she was like standing right behind him. That would have made
especially with his friend's reaction, just like, I mean, I
Could you imagine?
I get he's just like, wow, this guy's blown a fuse. But I would love that reaction because she's right there. And he even mentioned she came over to talk to you about your problems. What if she was like using the bathroom and she was still there? That would have been awesome.
That is hilarious. Jody, as a female, what do you of the group? What do you think?
I can admit that as women, sometimes we do what they call psycho call, where we call and 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 we call. I don't do that unless you don't answer the phone. So I can understand if you don't answer 2 texts and then she's calling you, because I do that. But I do that more out of like, oh my gosh, are you okay?
Right,
Why are you not answering my call? Are you hurt? Did you get in a car accident?
Right.
Because apparently calling a million times is going to make it better.
I'm telling you, the calling does not bother me, but everything else I'm going to plead the fifth right now.
See, well, you know what's funny? I'm really old school. I'm with Jody. I do not text. I've gotten more into texting, but I call, and it drives me crazy when I call and somebody doesn't answer the phone, because if I'm calling you, it's for a reason. I'm not calling you to ask you, what color's the sky. It's usually important. I'm not gonna, waste my time and call you if it's not important. So answer the phone. And it drives me nuts. My kids specifically, you guys are watching right now. I pay for your cell phone. Answer the phone. You know what we went as far as doing?
This guy calls too much. I purposely don't answer the phone, and he gets to listen to my voicemail.
Don't make me put your voicemail on. All right. We're going
glory.
right off the rails.
Hey, it's Nick.
So he had this really horrible monotone voicemail. This is Mr. Peterson, and you can leave
I
a
said
message
Mr.
at the...
Peterson.
I forgot what it was. It was like the worst. It sounded like a robocall. So all I told him was like, man, you got the worst voicemail ever. And now his voicemail is so annoying.
I flipped it on him.
How you doing, guys? Honky dory day. I hope you're... And I know he intentionally voicemails me just so I can hear it every time I call him. It's the worst
And
ever.
it's not going to change. You know what's funny is someone higher up in the district had called me about something. And I didn't realize a few days later, they heard that voicemail.
That would be classic.
But, it's still worth it to drive him crazy. But the main reason we did this video, besides the Patreon request, is because we at Born Reviews have hit 10,000 subscribers. I mean, it's unbelievable. We didn't think it was going to happen nearly this soon. When we hit 1,000 subscribers, you were telling me earlier that we were so psyched, and we were. And I changed on our description that the same thing, on the way to 10,000 subscribers. Right. In my mind, when I'm typing that was a pipe dream. Right, and here we are just a few months later. It's out of control.
And, we really wanted to take this moment to thank our audience. Obviously, our friends in India. Okay, you guys are a big, big reason we got there, and all the content. It's been a lot of fun, too, learning about the different cultures, watching different films. Again, as an educator, probably one of the most important films I've ever seen is 3 Idiots. That was really, really important just to change our perception of what education should be, and, how as teachers we should really look at it. And, what's the name of the other one? It's Tarzar. The one with...
Tari Zamin Bar?
There we go, yeah.
Sure
but those are really important films, and we reviewed those. Check them out if you haven't already seen those reviews on the channel. But thank you guys. Much appreciated. Jody.
I'm sorry.
She's a quiet one in the group.
Just sit there.
When I started this channel, these guys jumped on really, really early, and thank goodness they did, because I don't think it would be anywhere near this without these guys. and Chris as well. He's not here right now. So thanks to everyone that's helped out on Boring Reviews. That's why the channel is not my name. It's Boring Reviews. It's all of us. It's a team effort. I'm in every video, of course, because I'm,
Boring.
I have to be seen.
Yes.
Yeah, you take me out. It's just reviews.
So
after
moving
that.
on, let me tell you.
When we get rid of
all
Nick,
those viewers came back.
when we get rid of Nick, then he'll go from boring reviews to just review.
Just reviews.
The amazing reviews.
There we go.
Comments. Hey, this is actually pretty good.
Yeah, exactly.
But
but-
don't get any ideas.
That's hilarious.
But,
But guys, thank you.
Yeah, we just appreciate it. It's because of you, honestly. I mean, we started off, there was like 3 people watching our videos. So, I mean, this is not as lonely. But we want to keep going. We want to keep growing. Keep checking out some videos. Share with your friends. That'd be fantastic.
Absolutely.
Until next time. Bye.
Adios.
Later, guys.